Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to crochet this beautiful bonnet with stretchy band. It's beginner friendly, so even if you're new to crochet, you'll be just fine. Grab your yarn and let's go. For this tutorial, you will need a medium weight yarn in your preferred color and a crochet hook. This is a 5mm crochet hook. Feel free to use any hook that works well with your yarn. Then of course a scissors. So let's get into the video. We are starting with a magic ring. To make a magic ring, take the tail of your yarn, place it on your both fingers like this, then wrap the yarn round your fingers and cross at the back like this. Then you grab your hook. You insert your hook under the first yarn, then grab the second yarn and do like a twist like this. At this point, you take off your both fingers. Then we will go ahead and make 4 chains to secure our magic ring. To make a chain, you yarn over like this. You pull through the loop on the hook. We successfully done our first chain, and you yarn over again. You pull through the loop on your hook. We are making 4. We have 2, so you yarn over, you pull through the loop on the hook. You yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook. We now have our chain up 4. This chain up 4 will be counting as our first double crochet. So we'll go ahead and put 10 other double crochet into this magic ring. We'll add 10 more double crochet into this ring. In total, we'll be having 11 double crochet. So go ahead and yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring. You grab your yarn. You have 3 loops on your hook. So you yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. You yarn over again, you pull through the 2 loops on your hook. So that's a double crochet. So we'll go ahead and chain up 1. So you yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook. So we're doing the same thing 9 times more. You yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring. You grab your yarn. You have 3 loops on your hook. You yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. You will now have 2 loops on your hook. You yarn over again, you pull through the 2 loops. We'll be chaining up 1 after each double crochet. So go ahead and chain up 1. Do this 8 more times, making it 11 double crochet with chain 1 in between. I've put 8 more double crochet into the magic ring, making it 11 double crochet. Make sure you count to ensure that you have up to 11 double crochet. We will now pull our string tight. So grab that string, pull it tight to close up this space. So pull it tight like this. We now have a closed space and we are done with our row 1. So go ahead and slip stitch into this first space. This first space, not the chain, into the space. So insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull through the loop, and that is it for row 1. So go ahead and begin row 2. For row 2, we'll chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we'll begin to walk into this space. We'll be putting 2 double crochet into each space. 2 double crochet into each space with a chain 1 in between. So that's our first double crochet. We'll go ahead and put another one. into the same space. So yarn over into that space, you grab the yarn, you have 3 loops on the hook, you yarn over, put through the first 2, you have 2, you yarn over again, put through 2. Yeah, then we chain 1. Don't forget to chain 1. So we have 2 double crochet in one space. For the next space, we'll do the same. We'll be putting 2 double crochet in this next space. So we yarn over into the next space, we grab the yarn, we have 3 loops on the hook, we yarn over again, we pull through the first 2, we have 2 loops on the hook again, yarn over, pull through 2, then we chain 1, we'll go again into the same space with another double crochet. So we yarn over into that space, grab the yarn, we yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, we yarn over again, pull through the last 2, then we chain 1. So this is the pattern for this row. That's what you'll be doing, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. We have now reached the end of our row 2. When you count, you'll find that you have 22 double crochet. Make sure you have 22 double crochet, because in the first row we had 11 double crochet and we did double crochet, 2 double crochet in one space, so we should be having 22 double crochet. So at this point, we'll slip stitch into that space, insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull through the loop on the hook. So that is it for row 2. For row 3, we'll go ahead and chain up 4. You know our chain 4 is counting as our first double crochet. So in this row, we'll not be increasing. We'll just go ahead and put 1 double crochet in each space. So we'll not put another one in that first space. We'll just go ahead and in the next space, we'll put 1 double crochet. Grab the yarn, you have 3 loops on the hook, go through the first 2, grab the yarn, pull through 2, don't forget to chain up 1 in between, chain 1, yarn over, insert your hook into the next space, grab the yarn, pull through 2 and pull through 2, chain up 1. So this is the pattern for this row, and I'll meet you when you get to the end of the row. We are now at the end of the row. So you go ahead, you slip stitch into that space, insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull through the loop on the hook. So for row 4, we'll go ahead and chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So for this row, we'll be putting 1 double crochet in each space, then in the 3rd space we'll put 2 double crochet. It will be increasing a little bit on this row. So we already have 1 double crochet in the first space. We'll go ahead in the next space, we yarn over into the next space, grab the yarn, pull through 2 and we'll pull through 2 and chain up 1. So 1 and we have one. Then this third space we are putting 2 double crochet. So go ahead, yarn over into that space, so grab the yarn, you put another double crochet into that third space, and don't forget to chain up 1. So pull 1 1 2 1 1 2. That's the pattern for this row. Yarn over in the next space, grab the yarn, pull through 2 and pull through 2, chain 1. In the next space we put another 1 double crochet, grab the yarn, pull through 2 and pull through 2, then chain 1. In the next space we put in 2 double crochet. So yarn over into the space, grab the yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 1. Into that same space we put another double crochet, yarn over into the space, grab the yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2 and chain 1. This is what you continue to do till you get to the end of the row. We are at the end of the row. We'll go ahead and slip stitch into this space, insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull through the loop. So that is it for row 4. And for row 5 we chain up 4. So for this row we'll be increasing even more. We'll be putting 1 double crochet in the first space and 2 in the next space. We already have 1 double crochet in the first space, so go ahead and put 2 double crochet in the next space. Grab the yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2 with a chain 1 in between. So into this same space we'll go ahead and put another double crochet, yarn over into the space, start your hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 and chain 1. In the next space we'll go in with 1 double crochet, yarn over into that space, insert your hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then chain 1. In the next space we'll go with 2 double crochet. So yarn over into that space, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over again and pull through 2, then chain 1. In that same space we'll put another double crochet. So yarn over into the space, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 and chain 1. So this is the pattern for this row. You'll be putting 1 double crochet in the first space, then 2 double crochet in the next. So this is what you'll be doing all around the row, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. We are at the end of the row, so go ahead and slip stitch in this space. So insert our hook into the space, we grab the yarn and we'll pull through the loop. So for row 6 we chain 4, row 6 is same as row 5. We'll be putting 1 double crochet in one space, then 2 in the next space, just like we did in row 5. And chain 1 in between, yarn over inside the same space, grab the yarn, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 and chain 1. In the next space we put 1, yarn over into the space, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 1. In the next we'll be putting 2. Exactly what we did in the previous row. So you continue until you get to the end of the row. 1, 2, 1, 2, just the exact same thing we did in row 5. So I'll meet you when you get to the end of the row. We are now at the end of the row, so we'll go ahead and slip stitch into this first space. So for row 7, we'll chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Row 7 is exactly the same as row 6 and row 5. So we'll just go ahead. We already have 1 in the first space. We will now put 2 in this space. So this is our first double crochet in this space. We'll go ahead and put a second one in the same space. The exact same thing that we did in the last 2 rows is what we'll repeat in this row 7. So you do this all the way around until you get to the last space, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. We are now at the end of the row, so insert our hook into that space and slip stitch. So this is what our work is looking like. We are done with our increase rows. So this is what it is looking like. So to proceed, we chain 4. So from row 8 to row 15, we'll just be putting 1 double crochet in each space. We are not doing an increase, we'll just be putting 1 double crochet in each space. Feel free to exceed row 15 if you want your own bonnet to be bigger. So to proceed, you yarn over to the next space, make a double crochet with chain 1 in between. Into the next space, you make another double crochet. Don't forget to chain 1 in between. So you go to the next space, you make another double crochet. This is what you'll be doing all around this row. When you get to the end of the row, you slip stitch. You make another row, you slip stitch. Continue like that until you get to your desired length. I'm going to add 8 more rows, so that will be 15 rows in total. If you want it bigger, feel free to add more rows. So I'll meet you when I get to my 15th row. I've gotten to my 15th row. I added extra 8 rows, making it 15 rows in total. So whichever number you're at, you might have done it lesser. Of course, if you want it small, you can do it. You can reduce the rows. If you want it bigger, you can add more rows. At this point, we'll be doing a decrease row. You see how open it is. We have to make it look more put together. This row we close our bonnet a bit, enabling it to take shape. So to proceed, we'll chain up 1. Hope you've already done your slip stitch. So after chaining up 1, to make a decrease, we'll yarn over Into this first space, we insert our hook, we grab the yarn. We have 3 loops on our hook. You yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You have 2 loops on your hook. Then you yarn over into this next space. You insert your hook, you grab the yarn. You have 4 loops on the hook. You yarn over, pull through 2. You have 3. You yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. We've now successfully done our first decrease stitch. We merged these 2 spaces to be 1 stitch, so we have this stitch in place of these 2 spaces. So to proceed, you yarn over into the next space, insert your hook, you grab the yarn, you yarn over, pull through 2. You have 2 loops left on your hook. You yarn over again into the next space, insert your hook, grab the yarn. You have 4 loops on the hook, so you yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You have 3 loops on the hook. You yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on the hook. This is how we do a decrease. So we'll go ahead and continue doing this same thing all around this row until we get to the end. So we yarn over into this next space, insert the hook, we grab the yarn, we yarn over, pull through 2 loops. We have 2 on the hook, so we yarn over again into that next space. We insert our hook, we grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through the first 2, then yarn over, pull through all 3. So you continue doing this and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Let's walk into these last 2 spaces together. So we yarn over, insert our hook into that space, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through first 2, yarn over, insert our hook in the next space, pull through 2, pull through all 3. And yes, we didn't have to do a chain up one in between in this row. It's a decrease row, you know. At this point, we'll go ahead and slip stitch, not into the first chain we made in the beginning of the row, but on top of this first decrease stitch. So go ahead and insert our hook into that first decrease stitch and grab the yarn and pull through the loop on the hook. So that is it. You see how put together it's looking. Yes, that's as a result of the decrease row to even look more put together after we've done our band. So for our band, we'll chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we've chained up 9. We'll be walking into the second chain from the hook. So into that second chain, we insert our hook, we'll grab the yarn, and we slip stitch. That's passing the yarn into the loop on the hook. So be slipping stitch all the way down. You insert your hook in the next stitch, in the next chain. Make sure your chain is on the loose side so whenever you walk freely into it. So you continue to slip stitch all the way down just like this. Insert your hook, grab the yarn, pass it through the loop on the hook. Make sure you go into every chain. Insert your hook into that last chain. Then when you get to the end of the chain, you insert your hook into the next stitch, the next bonnet stitch. Insert your hook, you grab the yarn and slip stitch just like this. We have now successfully done our first bonnet row. To continue, return our work, making sure our yarn is behind like this. We'll be working into the back loops only. We'll be working into the back loops. So insert your hook into the first back loop. And you grab the yarn and slip stitch. You insert your hook into the next back loop. You grab the yarn and slip stitch. This is what you will do all the way up. Make sure your stitches are on the loose side to enable you walk into each stitch freely. So insert your hook into the back loop, grab the yarn and slip stitch. Insert your hook into that back loop, grab the yarn and slip stitch. Insert your hook into the back loop, grab the yarn, slip stitch. Insert your hook into the back loop, grab the yarn, slip stitch. Then insert your hook into this last stitch. Make sure you grab it. It's right there. Grab it, yes. Grab the yarn and slip stitch. So when you get to this point, you chain one like this. Then to continue, you turn your work. Then you continue working into the back loops only, just like this. You know, crochet is patience, so you have to really exercise patience during this part. So insert your hook, grab the yarn and slip stitch. Yes, insert your hook in the next back loop there, grab the yarn and slip stitch. Insert your hook, grab the yarn and slip stitch by passing it through the loop on the hook. So you do this all the way down. Slip stitch. Insert your hook into the next, grab the yarn and slip stitch. Insert your hook into that last stitch. Please make your stitches to be on the loose side to enable you walk into them freely. Make sure you grab every stitch and you slip stitch. So when you get to the end of the row, you insert your hook into the next bonnet stitch. Then you grab the yarn and slip stitch. So this is what it's looking like at this point. So to continue, you turn your work, making sure that your working yarn is behind. It's behind like this. Then you continue to work into the back loops only. Make sure you work into every back loop. Trust me, it's not hard. Once you've mastered it, it becomes part of you. Just make sure you're working into the back loops. You're doing amazing. Just keep going. Take your time. There's no rush. Make sure you grab every back loop. This last one can be tricky at times, but it's right there. Make sure you grab it, yes, and slip stitch and chain one, and you turn your work and continue working into the back loop only. So when you get to the end of the row, you walk right into the next bonnet stitch. So you go ahead and you insert your hook in that stitch. You grab the yarn and slip stitch. So this is what our work is looking like at this point. You continue the process all the way around. I'll meet you when you get to the last bonnet stitch. At this point, you can tell that our bonnet has taken more shape. You can see how even more put together it has become. So we'll be working into the last bonnet stitch. This is the chain that started our foundation chain. So we are working into this stitch. So to continue, we'll chain one, turn your work, and walk into every back loop just like this. Crochet is patience and you're almost there already. Insert your hook into that last loop there. Grab your yarn and slip stitch. Then right into this stitch, insert your hook and slip stitch as usual. Then you turn your work and walk all the way up, walking into every back loop only. At this point, we are done with our last band roll, so we'll be seaming our work. To seam our work, we have to turn inside out so that the wrong side is facing us. Yes, we'll be seaming on the wrong side. So at this point, you turn your work like this. We'll be working in the back loop of our last band roll and in the first foundation chain that we made in the beginning of our band roll. To begin, we'll insert our hook into this first foundation chain and into this other loop. Then we yarn over, we pull through the both loops on the hook, and we chain one. So we'll go again and insert our hook into that same first chain and into the first back loop of our last band row. Then we slip stitch like this. So that is the pattern. We'll go again into the next foundation chain, insert your hook, and into the next back loop of the last band row. Then yarn over and slip stitch into all the loops. So that's what you continue to do until you get to the end of the seam row. And into the next foundation chain, insert your hook, and into that back loop, insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull through all the loops on the hook. In the next foundation chain, insert your hook into that back loop, grab the yarn and slip stitch. You go again, you insert your hook in the next foundation chain and in the next back loop, insert your hook, grab the yarn and slip stitch. In the next foundation chain, you go again, you insert your hook, and in the next back loop, you insert your hook, grab the yarn and slip stitch. Okay, in that last foundation chain, this last foundation chain, you insert your hook, and into the last back loop, you insert your hook. It's right there. Can be tricky, but it's right there. Make sure you grab it. Yes. Then grab the yarn and pull through all the loops. So we'll go ahead and chain one, and make sure you pull your yarn long. See what it's looking like on the right side. So perfect. So go ahead and grab our scissors, then cut off the yarn, then pull your yarn tight. So I go ahead and grab my crochet hook. I use it to secure this yarn tail, to hide this yarn tail. You can do this with your yarn needle. I couldn't find mine, so this works perfectly too. So I hide it like this. Then I get my scissors and cut off the excess yarn. So we turn inside out again. See how stretchy that is. At this point, we are good to go. Our stretchy band bonnet is ready. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it easy to follow. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a positive comment below, and subscribe for more crochet tutorials. I will see you in my next video. Bye.